Hey, it's Kilobyte here, and I want to do a quick review of the SOG Flash II. This knife is generally comparable to the Spyderco Endura or the Benchmade Griptilian. The cost can be anywhere from low-end $35 to $50, depending on where you buy it and which options you get. The size, as you can see, it's folded about 4.5 inches, so it's a little on the long side. The handle is 1.5 inches on the wide end and about a 3/4 on the small end. The weight, it's surprisingly light. That's the big thing about this knife to me, is that it's so light. It's around 3.3 ounces or so. The handle is fiberglass reinforced. It has pretty good texture. Doesn't appear to have any sort of steel reinforcement, which is probably why it's so light, but it's still pretty solid. Now, why would you call it the Flash II? Well, it's pretty quick. I'm guessing that that's probably why they did. It is an assisted opening. So you want to, if you don't like assisted openings, don't get it. I've been working on it, getting used to it. It's not too bad. It does use a knob as opposed to a hole or any sort of opening on the blade, which some people like. And the lock is very solid. I guess, yeah, you can maybe, I don't think you can make it out in there, but it's a good solid lock. It's not going to accidentally come undone or unlock. The blade, if you'll notice, is flat. It's a flat cut, so it will slice through things like cardboard fairly well. The metal is on the softer end of the range for this type of knife, so it may not hold the edge quite as long as some of the others, but at the same time that does allow it to make it's easier to sharpen. So your give and take there. You can get several versions. This is obviously a black one, and this one has the combo blade, which is, it's got serrated as well as the regular. If get whichever one you prefer. This one is black. I do not. You notice I've had this for a couple months now, and I have carried it, but I have not used it on anything that's going to potentially scratch it. Because I don't want to mess this one up. But it is you can get them in the regular, just the regular metal uncoated blade for everyday use. I will say this: there's grooves right here, so you can get some purchase here. I really wish there were some grooves here so that you could get choke up on it a little more. It's my main complaint on the knife as a whole. Closing is quite simple. You've got your little release here. Pull it down. Close it like so. It's when it's open, it does stay up. As you can see, you can do left or right-handed, although it is on this side. When it is closed, this will move. Nothing holding it in a position, but it doesn't matter because it will, when you open, it'll force it forward. The clip, you'll notice, is fairly short, which I happen to like, and it's way up. It's mounted in the top of the knife. So when you put this in your pocket, the knife almost completely disappears. Now I realize that that might make it harder to pull out. That's something you'll have to decide. But you've got some serrations here and an edge here, so I found that I can grab it pretty quick. So it's not too bad. It also has a safety. There's your safe, and hopefully you can see the red. That means it's not safe. If you have kids, maybe this would be good. I find it, I don't use it because my kids are older, and if you ever actually needed this, if you're wanting to use it for any sort of self-defense type thing, that safety is going to slow you way down. And honestly, it is assisted, but you know, you've got to put a little bit of pressure before that thing's going to pop out. So I'm not too worried about it popping out. Is this a EDC? You know, if you had the non-black version, or you don't care about what it looks like, yes, I think it is. It is a little on the larger side for my preference, but it is really light, and so overall I'm quite happy with this knife. I think it's a if you're looking for something that has the little knobs that stick out or is assisted, this is definitely a knife to consider. So thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe, or comment if you find it helpful, and take care.